When I was on call with my mentor, I was having 120 followers, but these are the things that he shared with me, with what I worked on it, took action, and after a month, what I see that I already have 15,000 followers on my page, and this is not a lie. This is true. This is what happened with me. So these are the 6 important things that I need to share with you so that you can also grow your Instagram or whatever you are working on. Okay. So 3 mental laws and 3 things that you need to do. Action. The first thing is consistency over looking for the results or external validation, because when you are making video every single day, you are getting the idea, you are making script, you are getting in front of the camera and you are making video. But if you are a person who gives up every second day or who gives up after just a week, that means you are a loser. Okay, the person who will get whatever he want is when he is consistent, when he is having the ability to be consistent, no matter if he sees the results or not. Okay, so once you have the goal in your mind that this is what I want, then you need to be consistent every single day. It doesn't matter you have to do 8 hours work in a single day, but it must be at least for 4 hours in the starting. After that, slowly, when you have a pace, you can work for 2 hours a day, or when you have something important, it will be easy for you to work 6 hours a day. The second thing is you need to follow the law of mentalism. What does it say? It says that everything that you see in the reality, it could be this board, this pen, okay, hair claw, and anything. It was first a thought. When it was a thought, a person thought, okay, I need to make a watch. How can I make a watch? How can I make a wristwatch? Do I need a band on it? What do I need in it? Then he just thought first, then he made it. Okay, then there is this person who thought that I need to make a pen with what we can hold pen or pencils. So this is what he made. Yeah, I can hold a phone with it. It was a thought. Okay, the main point is it was a thought. Now you need to have that thought. For example, let's take example of 10k followers. You need 10k followers on your Instagram page. Then you need to have as a thought that it is already done. When you think that it is already done, universe will show you every way with what you can have it in reality too, because it's all thoughts and it's all the reality that is made of your own personality. Your personality is made up of sum of thought that you are thinking every single day. So in your mind, what you need to do is think as if it is already done, and with faith take the next step. Next thing is clarity, clearly thinking over overthinking. When you are overthinking, it is just on autopilot. When your mind is on autopilot, you have zero control over what you are thinking. First of all, you would be thinking of a cup of tea, then you would be thinking of that auntie, then third, you would be thinking about your boss, why he scolded you in the morning, and then you would be thinking of, okay, in 9th class I did this. From A point to X point, then B point to F point. What? It is overthinking. To think clearly, you need to sit somewhere with yourself in silence. If you look for Brain Tracy, in his video, he says that you need to sit at least for 30 to 60 minutes in silence with just yourself, with just your thoughts, and you will get the ideas, you will get the thing that you need to do for the next day or for the next moment. Okay. And other than this is you can also take a diary with you, and when you are just free, write down whatever is in on your mind, and when you have written it down, your mind will feel bit clearer. And next point is go for a walk every single day with yourself and don't take phone with you, and then do meditation. This is how you can go from overthinking to clearly thinking. And these are the 3 rules. Next is how to set a proper goal, how to have a proper structure, a proper way to go through. Like someone just told you that this is the way, go left, go right, go left, go right, and you will be on the destination. Okay, so this is what the way is, your destination. Okay, now let's decide what do you want. I am taking example of let's say 20k. Okay, the goal is 20k followers on Instagram or whatever. The deadline, you must set a deadline. If this is Instagram, then you must set a deadline of 2 months. 2 months or less, no more than that. It could be lesser than that, it could be 1 month, but not more than 2 months. Okay, when you have set deadline, you need to set award. Award could be internal or external, and trust me, This is the method that I was taught by my mentor when I was at 120 followers on Instagram, and with following this thing, within a month, or I think it was less than a month, when I finally hit 15,000 followers on Instagram. And yeah, so the award could be internal or external. Internal means when you finally hit 20k, you will have confidence in yourself. Okay, if I can do this, I can do anything in this world. Yeah. And the second thing is external. You can gift yourself something, or you can have a party with your friends. So set an award, deadline, and goal. And after this, you need to follow these three laws, these three mental laws. And after this, you need to study the account. I will make a brief video on this. You need to study the account that you find that this is ideal for me. You need to study how editing goes. You need to study how are they speaking. You need to study that how have they positioned their camera. You need to study what is on their background. You need to study every single detail that a normal person is not doing. And if you want to be a creator, then think and observe things from the mind of creator, not a consumer. If you just consume things, you will just listen to me. And if you are looking at me as a creator, then you must say that I have bold. The 3 here is bold. Okay, and then you will see that I have used this thing right on the corners with red color, so to pay attention on it. Okay. And other thing is I have said the 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Why? Because 3 is a golden rule. When you do everything in triangle, it feels easy to consume. Okay, if you have the mind and the ability to observe things from a point of view of creator. So this was all for this video. If this video helped you in a good way, then you can comment down what point you liked the best. And yeah, meet you in another video. Bye.